Hey guys, good morning. It's Tony. Like always, please give me a like, subscribe, and comment. Your likes help me tremendously grow. They help me, gain. They help the YouTube algorithm push my videos out to people that enjoy my stuff just as much as you guys. Actually, am I recording my voice? Yeah, it's on. So they help your likes definitely help the algorithm push my stuff out to all the people that would enjoy it as much as you guys. And again, like always, if you guys didn't catch my video from yesterday, I did say that I am short everything. I do think we're gonna head back down, probably lower to like a 394, 395. But I also do have, I think a couple people had requested some TA on Netflix, and then I think Home Depot and something else. So if you were the ones who requested those TAs, please go back to yesterday's video or the most recent video on my YouTube to go watch those for yourselves and just what I think about it and stuff. But with that being said, let's get into the video. I still have pretty hard conviction that we're going to keep dropping today. We did close a 4-hour bullish trigger up here. We officially closed that at 397.9 on the SPX. We're a little bit down right now, so technically this is some bearish movement on the 4-hour, but I still have pretty good conviction that we're actually going to come back down. You see on the 2-hour here, the bullish trigger on the 4-hour, on the 2-hour, actually, we came up, didn't actually push up as hard as I thought we were, which is fantastic because I am short, right? These are my positions right now. Whoops. Go follow my Facebook, by the way. Also, this girl is super cool. Baddie in business. She's she's actually helping me do a lot of really cool stuff. This is my Forex account right now. Currently down about, I'm like negative 62K right now. Yesterday, I actually hit a 40K profit. That's actually down now because I didn't close my positions. I should have closed everything. But again, that's with the conviction that I do think that everything is going to keep dropping all over again. My NASDAQ 100, currently right now, again, same position. I think it's going to start dropping right now. And the dollar looks like it is going to start to push up. That 2-hour looks like it's going to push up pretty significantly. So as of right now, I'm still very bullish on the dollar. You already have the 2-hour. We need the 2-hour to close at 106.5. So we're almost there. We needed to close above 106.5 for this to actually, be a really good trigger to the upside. Let me see. Yeah, 3 hours going. The 4-hour actually looks like it's gonna crash back down, which is a little concerning, to be honest. But for right now, hard conviction on pushing higher up for the dollar. And then even on the SPX, right? We look at the Renko chart. Same thing. You actually closed a 4-hour bear trigger, back here back here at 4,004 for SPX. So, if you wanted to be short, you could have been short since back here on the Renko, right? And if you want to join the Patreon, you can. This is exactly what I kind of teach you guys. This is actually something new for me using the Renko chart. And it looks, just to give you guys a quick example of how powerful the Renko chart is with my setup, you would have had a perfect entry, this would have been your perfect entry right there, right? That would have been your perfect entry for longs right there. Right, perfect entry for longs. And because we're in a bullish cycle right now, and that's something that I teach my Patreon members, what a bullish cycle is. So if you do not understand what a bullish cycle is on the week, it's something you got to join the Patreon for. And I go into a lot more detail there. But again, this is every single perfect entry on the Renko chart for the hour chart, right? It's essentially, what is this, like a 100% win rate? I mean, come on. Look at this. Every single vertical line, right? Every single vertical line there. Perfect entry, right? Perfect entry. I mean, it's kind of hard. I mean, and this is all my stuff. Doesn't paint or it doesn't repaint. This is all live feed, right? This doesn't paint anything. Look at that. You would have written all of these to the upside extremely hard, right? So look at that. You would have written this from 360 all the way up to 375. I mean, come on, how I don't think I've ever seen, I don't like tooting my own horn, but I think my indicators are OP as fuck, especially with the Renko chart. And, I don't do signal services, but I'm getting extremely close to actually running a signal service based off of what I've been seeing and stuff, and, how my indicators are reacting to the 1 hour on Renko. But anyways, still have extremely hard conviction that we're going to go down. I really don't think that this I really don't think that this 4 hour trigger, because again, we are in a 4 hour cycle to the upside. It's really not doing it for me. I really think we're just going to push sideways. If anything, I'm probably going to add more shorts in the next couple of hours. But again, SPY is looking pretty horrible. The dollar looks like it's starting to pump back to the upside again. There you go. The 4 hour, it's going to go bullish in 3 hours. I definitely do think we're going to go back up to, at least to 107.7 to close that gap minimum. So after this, we'll come back and reassess TA, but it just looks like we're gonna keep. It looks like we're gonna keep going down, and crypto's no different. Crypto, you had a small push from 16.1 to 16.5 on Bitcoin. I think you're gonna see this drop all over again. Really don't think that's gonna hold up. Ethereum, same thing. You had that nice push to the upside. I think it's gonna come right back down. And even if you look at your even if you look at like all your Bitcoin miners, look at that. You're starting to look at let me see, where's the low? You had the huge low back in June, right, of $5 on Mara. You're at $6, right? You already hit lows of 583. So you're going down to 530 for like 530. You're probably going back down to 172 after Bitcoin and after everything really starts coming down hard. But I mean, if you look at Apple, I think you're up pre-market on Apple a little bit. I think if anything, you're gonna maybe have a small gap and then you're gonna fill it right away. I really don't. I'm really not bullish on anything. Still think we're going down. Apple on the daily, you would have been short on Apple since 148. So you would have been $4 in the money, to be honest. They rejected, easy rejection off this trend here. Super easily noticeable right there, right? So I think I think Apple's going back to 135, close those gaps. I mean, we can look through like the most popular stocks, but again, I really don't need to do too much TA today. I still think everything's gonna go down. Again, I do think Tesla's headed back down. You can actually see this, like, right? You can actually see, whoops. You can actually see this. It's you have divergence here. It's a different kind of divergence, and I'm sure some of you guys have seen it when you have price diverging like that, and you have the stochastic, same thing, right? Boom, there you go. You have the stochastic diverging, right? You have a lower high, higher high. Prices at a higher high, lower high, right? That's divergence. I would 100% short this every single time. I think you're going all the way back down to 154 on Tesla. And I think shorts on Tesla right now are the perfect, are absolutely perfect. So, the next one, your QQQ, we don't care about that. Amazon, really don't think Amazon's going to do well. I think it's going to dump right back to fill this gap at 86. Amazon, let's look at NVDA. NVIDIA has been doing really well, especially with TSM. I think they had really good stuff going on with chips. But again, you had a second lower high right here, right? So you already have an initial started trend there. Again, I don't think this is going to go anywhere. I think you're actually starting the descent down back to 143.93. So I'd be shorting this all the way down to actually this gap fill at 138.91, right? Is this a gap? Did this gap already get filled? Yeah, so it looks like this gap already got filled, so we don't need that. And NVIDIA, I mean, you obviously have, I'd be shorting this, right? Just some quick sauce for you guys. I'd short this all the way down to roughly 139, like 140-ish. I'd be shorting this, right? You already have confirmation. You have a 4-hour bear trigger right there, perfect entry. I would have been short on this ever since, like 160. So I would have been short at 160 yesterday, I think. But again, lower high, higher high, lower high. It looks like you're coming right back down. Even if we use like a trending fib on this, right? Your target would be, look at that. Look how perfect that is, right? Your target would be, like, you have market structure here at 139, and you have market structure there at 145. Minimum, I say you're going back down to 145. I'd short this all the way down to 145 on the video. It's extremely likely. So yeah, we might have some short-term bullish momentum on the SPX, but I really don't think it's going to hold up. I mean, I'm still extremely bearish. I think this next bear trigger in the next hour and 10 minutes is going to close, and I think we're actually going down to 392. So I can basically almost guarantee 392, 393 by the end of this week on SPY. So I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.